As the founder of Immjuss LLC, I am proud to offer services that can help improve your mood and overall quality of life. I understand the importance of self-care and mental health. I have dedicated my time to discovering how art, music, and smells can help bring joy into people's lives. Immjuss LLC offers a wonderful collection of paintings, extraordinary scented candles made with natural herbs and flowers, consulting services for advice and listening, as well as moon water. Visit immjussllc.com. No matter your needs or desires, you'll find something special here.
Talking late night, raw paper, leg flights, young barracuda watching for them gray whites, wig bright, stage lights, they might just take the pipe if I play it right. Egg tight, go bananas, take a bite, or the hammers might take your life in your pajamas, play it right and take a hike to Alabama, I'm gone. I be in and out the spot, I ain't got no time to talk, nigga, I'm gone. I be on and off the road, I be living like a boss, nigga, I'm gone. Shawty threw it like a pistol, knock the pussy out the park, nigga, I'm gone. We been racing to the money, I been winning from the start, nigga, I'm gone.
What's up, you guys? What's up? What's up? It's your good sis. Y'all, it is a whole lot going on, y'all. It is a whole lot. Hey, so let's talk about what's going on. All right, so everything is connected. This live, the great distractions and the connection, y'all. Epstein, Diddy, Blueface, Krishan, Rock, they are all connected. I'm going to tell you how. All right, so let's start with Epstein. I know you guys know this, right? So Jeffrey Epstein's list of more than 170 people may be named in the new year. All right. And you know what's crazy is I was looking at this and I'm like, why in the new year? Why are they waiting? Let me tell you, look at this. The list of Jeffrey Epstein's associates is set to be made public in early January after a federal judge in New York ordered a vast unsealing of court documents. According to the media reports, Judge Loretta Priska ordered the documents unsealed. In the since settled defamation lawsuit that Epstein's accuser Virginia brought against his people's Gosling, Maxwell. I always mess her name up. More than 170 people, including former employees, co-conspirators, innocent associates, and victims, are likely to be identified. Now, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. I do believe that because they said that they are going to, like Jane Doe's and John Doe's, they're going to keep those. They're going to keep them Doe's because they were minors when this happened. But I do have a feeling that when they unseal it, it's going to be the majority of the victims and not so much of his associates. So, hold on, let's go. It says the judge has given those individuals 14 days to appeal the decision. So they have 14 days to be like, I don't want my name on it. To be like, the people in, like, even the accusers, even his co-conspirators, look, his co-conspirators, employees, they all have 14 days to be like, you know what, I don't want my name in that. I don't want my name Bennett, and I don't want to be in it. It says Priska set the release of the documents for January 1st. However, the names of a number of Epstein's accusers, the minors, they're not going to be told. Like, nobody's going to say what's going on. All right, so y'all know, right? Diddy was outed by Cassie. It wasn't even just Diddy. When Cassie did that, I came live and I told you guys, I said, I don't think you guys understand. I was like, I don't think you guys understand the gravity of what she did. The way she worded her lawsuit, it implicated it was a network. The way she told it, it showed a network of people that, was working with Diddy. And hold on, and I didn't get to do the other video. So what I'm going to do is I want to, I be having all of my stuff ready. I be having my ducks in a row, and then I go live, and I'm like, ooh, I should put this up there. I should put that up there. I do that every time. Hold on, because I want you guys to see something I peeped and I noticed. And not only that, I was like, look, I'm going to have this, and it's going to be a quick live. And then what happens, y'all? It don't be a quick live because I'll be wanting to add extracurricular stuff. But yeah, hold on. On Tissa Tales channel, back when I had went live on Sunday, I had showed you guys a video of one of the accusers. Now, he was being interrogated for something else, totally not Diddy related. But he had decided he wanted to come out and tell everybody what Diddy was doing. And this was back in 2018. So I want you guys to see this, because still waters really does run deep. And it's really crazy and it's really wild how these people are connected like this. Because Diddy would have these wild parties. Y'all know he be having them parties. He be cutting up and all that stuff. So he have those parties. And the amount of people that was there, that pulled up, the amount of people that came through, that was a part of the party, was something crazy. And so back in the day, Diddy's party was the hot thing. It was the place to be. So now after Cassie came through, people are starting to take, take heed to the people that was there, and they're starting to look at, stuff like white fingernails and things like that. And oh my gosh, if y'all didn't know, there was also a video about his mom. His mom having white fingernail polish, and it was another person that he was with that didn't have white fingernail polish until she was with him, and then she had the white fingernail polish. And hold on, here we go. I want you guys to see this. This is one of the male victims. You guys hit that like, please, y'all. Hit that like, hit that like, hit that like. I genuinely appreciate you guys. Please hit the like. All right, so I want you guys to see this. This is one of the victims, one of Diddy. This is a Tissa Tales video.
I had settlement with Sean, okay? And he belongs to that agenda. That's why he's so famous. They land all the contracts. It's his attorneys, which are Mark Garagos and Ben Mercedes. Ben Mercedes worked for Bad Boy Entertainment for 4 years and worked for Hillary Rodman for 5. Okay? When I worked for Bad Boy Entertainment for 4 years and worked for Hillary Rodman for 5. Okay? When I take Sean the threat of death on me, okay? I don't have it, but I can make it available under secrecy. That means that I wouldn't be liable because I don't want to be getting blamed for anything. Okay. I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters, and I heard a lot of business because what they would do is Sean talks a lot on the phone and on the TV with speakers and stuff, and I was like a slave, okay? For them, that's what I was. That's all right? I caught herpes, and I came back and I sued him for the herpes and won. But Mark Garagos and Ben Mercedes were his attorneys, okay? And Christopher Leon's here was my attorney. They asked me to turn in that, which was the video recording, and I did so. They gave it back to me accidentally, and it's possible I threw everything out. It's possible I can produce a copy.
Gotcha.
It's possible. I'm not sure.
Now tell me though, how all of that led up to Thursday night, Friday morning.
Well, I've been trying. My settlement put me.
Now, if you heard what he said that he was like a slave. Now, and remind you, this was but 2018, 2013, something of that nature. This was way before. This was years ago. So he pretty much was saying that he was part of the, the quote unquote freak offs. Hey, baby Shay, I gotta make you a moderator. Let me make you a moderator, sis. He was pretty much saying that he was part of those quote unquote freak offs that they used to partake in. And so hold on, you guys. Let me make my sis baby Shay. She is one of the best moderators. And so he also said something that we have been saying for a long time. He said he got, the herpes. I'm not able to do it on here. Am I? No, I got it. He said that he had, got the herpes. And you guys know that had been a rumor for the longest time that, people was going to the Diddy parties and they were getting the lumps, the Willie Lumpkins. And so, here we go, baby Shay. And they was getting the Willie Lumpkins. I hope you don't mind, sis. And so he just confirmed it. And mind you, this was a couple of years ago. So yeah, I'm gonna play a little bit more, but I want to get to this.
In a box. Basically, I couldn't talk because I was going to be sued. So I let it be, but they've been following me, and they've had Mark Garrett has had the FBI on me, has had other agencies looking at me and spying on me, okay, because they want to set me up as an extortionist, like if I was extorting Sean for money. It's wrong.
Now, he just said that, they're trying to set him up for extortionists. I don't know if you guys remember it or not, but Diddy had an employee that didn't like what she saw when she saw the freak off. She didn't like it. So what he did was he fired her and said that she stole money from him. Or it was either money or it was like a watch or something, and said that she stole from him and was like, well, if you sign these papers or sign these documents in this NDA, you'll be fine. I won't press charges. And she refused to sign it. So what he did was he blackballed her and told everybody that she was a thief. Now, you remember that, baby Shay? Right. So I want to remind you guys, this was years ago that this interview had came out. So Diddy, he's been a monster for a while, y'all, but now I'm gonna tell y'all how all of this is connected, y'all. All right.
Basically, what happened is Diddy and Ross, which they're good buddies, okay? Mm-hmm. They're gay.
Who?
Both. Diddy and Ross and Khaled. They're all gay. Okay?
DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, yeah. And P. Diddy?
Yeah.
They all gay?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And he naming names, y'all. He naming names. He ain't playing. No, he did not come to play.
The Ciroc agenda, okay, is basically binge drinking poured out on a yacht. They promote binge drinking and drugs.
Gotcha.
The hip hop agenda,
mm-hmm.
Basically what happens is following. The hip hop agenda is an agenda to move drugs all over the United States. They move, you need to involve the DEA. They move all the dope Okay, all the dope on private jets, which don't get screened by
customs.
by the inside the United States. Okay, they move what's called high grade powder MA. They move cocaine and they move liquid cocaine in the bottles too. Okay, so they put the liquid cocaine in the bottles and they move it.
Now I need y'all to understand, it's not just with Diddy, you guys. They do this with the this is allegedly. Your good sis, I don't know for sure. This is just from my observations of watching this and looking behind the curtain for so many years. They do this with them, period. If they're not making their label enough money, they become drug mules. Who was it? Juice World, was it? Was it Juice World that unalived himself when he got caught with all of that in his plane? Yes. And if you look at my MK Ultra, back when I did my MK Ultra video, if not, y'all go look at my MK Ultra video, y'all. They use the celebrities, like Manchurian Candidates. Sometimes you got beta programming where you have women, and in this, look, you could Google this, y'all. I'm not telling y'all nothing that y'all can't look at. They have programming, and it actually have been some celebrities that they use as spies. Because think about it, Nicki Minaj, Beyonce, they can go anywhere. So like they'll go, look at how, who was it who went to North Korea, the basketball player. They sometimes use celebrities as spies. They also allegedly, I don't know, use them as drug mules. And because they have insurance on their life, or let's say they're not making this is just allegedly, this is from your good sis just thinking out loud, y'all. If they're not making their label enough money, there's a clause in the insurance that they have that if something were to happen to them, the label would get a certain amount of money. All right. And that is death, if they're unable to work, so on and so forth. And so they will put the what on the plane with them. And if they want to hem them up, they just have the FBI or whoever waiting for the people when they land. Like they'll call the folks on their own stars. And that's how you get them caught up in the system. As far as, if they have a case, you get them under your thumb, because then they owe you. Because you'll get them out of jail. You give them the best of lawyers. Look at what what's his name? Thug is going through now. People that know Young Thug, they say that nigga that man ain't no thug for real. They say he's like, what did Orlando Brown say? He like Steve Urkel. When you have Urkel and you had Urkel. So yeah, a lot. And look at Tupac. Tupac wasn't a thug neither. That man was a whole ballerina, y'all. Twinkle toes, my sir was. So yeah. And because of that, you got to understand that it's more people are in it than just the entertainment business. It takes a lot of orchestrating and putting together to put some of these things together. And if you go back to my video when I talk about Walt Disney and how Walt Disney was a special agent for the CIA, and how Disneyland is, they don't run under the same, like they don't have the same rules as the United States. They don't have laws. Like the Popo just can't run up in Disneyland. They have their own laws. They're their own city state, their own place. And yeah. So the entertainment business, the media, everybody works with the military complex. So whenever you see, and you know what's crazy? Pay attention, y'all. Whenever you see a celebrity go to court, you're going to see the same couple of judges. Pay attention. You'll see the same couple of judges every time. Y'all remember that viral video when the judge recognized her friend, her little middle school friend, and he started crying and stuff? And that same judge was the judge that saw, who was it? oh, it was the girl. It was a City Star that went to jail, and it was like she wanted to be with. You'll start seeing them regurgitate, and once your eyes. But once I open your eyes, y'all don't blame me because you're gonna start seeing everything. Don't blame your good sis. I'm just here to make you think. All right.
I seen the lyrical attracted myself having sex with Diddy and Cassie. Okay, it's not good. He drinks all the time. Alright, he calls it Gigi, but it's liquid cocaine.
I get all of that.
You're gonna need an internet so I can show you. If I show you the website, you're just gonna go like, oh.
All right. Help me understand you.
Sure.
How old are you?
I'm 42. I've been through all my life. I've had a great life. I've settled $4.125 million with Diddy. Okay, but he's scared that I was exposed.
I don't want to talk about Diddy right now. I want to talk about you. Help me. Before you go, what is everything? What did you, when you say you threw away everything, what's that?
My documents, everything I have, because I know they've been trying to follow me. And I just don't want, he's gonna be shot at by them. And he's a witness that Ross came and threatened me at my house, post-settlement. After we settled, Diddy sent Ross, and I asked him to go see if that was Ross and confirm his identity.
So Gonzalez, he can back up what you're saying about P. Diddy and Ross and all that? Okay, all right. And you said Gonzalez didn't know anything about what you did? You didn't talk to him before?
Nothing.
Nothing?
He knows nothing. He was actually worried about me. He's like, hey, what's up? And I told him, look, man, what's.
And you know what's crazy during this interview? How they try to stop him. They stop him and they try to like redirect him when he starts saying too much. And I think that was wild. I'm sorry, you guys. You're good, sis. I am washing clothes. And I got a turkey and a chicken in the oven, y'all. I'm sorry. They try, if you see, they trying to stop him when he starts talking like he's saying too much.
What's happening is he's trying to cool things down, but then the feds have been harassing him. The feds have been. They have a big file of me like this. Since because P. Diddy and Mark Garibus have been trying to set me up and lock me up as an extortionist, asking for money. It was not so. All
right. So that's on Tixie Tales account. It's just a little bit more if you guys want to watch it. It's 14 minutes. But I wanted to play that because I wanted to give you guys an idea of the fact that still waters really run deep when we're talking about this. So hold on. Let's go to the next thing. So y'all remember when I did the live the other day and I was talking about that dude, what's his name? Christopher Kill. Is that it? Kelly Christopher. Hold on, I got notes. Let me see. I was trying to do it without the notes, y'all. Christopher Keys. Oh, y'all. And not only that, hold on, because I have my notes. Cassie, what they're saying is happening now is what they're saying is Cassie took paperwork. She took some paperwork and she took what is this? She took paperwork and videos and all that stuff. She took it to a judge, to the police. She took that up there and she took it to the feds as proof of what happened, right? So she did that. And what's crazy is that dude, and I believe she did it. I do believe she did it. Hey, Cherie, hi, boo. I do believe Cassie did that because did this dude, Christopher Keys, did he or did he not say he did that? He said that he had proof. Y'all hold on because I'm getting goosebumps because I'm telling you all this is connected. That dude, Christopher Keys, said he had proof that whomever it was that was diddly did it because he had videos, he had recordings, he had paperwork, And we was like, why won't he name names? That's weird. Why won't he name names? And he was like, he was inspired by Cassie. And a lot of, hey, L Boogie, how beautiful. And a lot of us was like, oh, you was inspired by Cassie's lawsuit. But I do believe he was inspired by the fact that Cassie took all that stuff up there to the feds, y'all. I do believe he was inspired by that. So, hey Jobs, hey Boo. So so when Keith, no, what are you talking about? What are you on? What are you doing? What are you on? Stop listening. I didn't even say your name, Siri. I said Jobs. Siri just be doing the most. I'm sorry, y'all. She told some on it. I don't know if she's calling somebody. I don't know what's going on. But so yeah, I do believe that when they, because you know the industry is locked. So the industry know Cassie took them things up there to the feds. Also, the industry knows that that it was a couple of things. The industry knows that Epstein's list is out. Y'all about to not even like this. I believe that people can get, I believe they can pay. I really do think that they can pay to get their names taken off of out of there, because you know things are corrupt. From my understanding, lawyers, child, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know, and it's about what you could pay for. And I do believe that that 2-week notice was to give people to either hold on, let's go back. I'm about to show you guys what I'm talking about. I'm about to show y'all. I gotta get my hair done again. I think I'm gonna take the braids out and just, you know, give me some cute little wigs. All right, let me see. All right, so right here it says the judge has given those individuals, and when I say those individuals, I'm talking about former employees, co-conspirators, innocent associates, and victims that are likely to be identified, not the minors. The judge is giving them 14 days to appeal the decision. I do believe that under the table, behind everything, they're letting people pay. Like because if you appeal it, if you appeal the decision, they can still see that. Like, we're going to be able to see who's appealing it, to not have their information put out there. So I do believe that they're giving people also, you know, the ability to pay under the table to have their names not be mentioned at all. And when that crossed my mind, because you know I be thinking, y'all know y'all good sis be thinking. So when I thought about that, I was like, dang, maybe that's why B went on. Maybe that's why she went on, you know, the tour she did. Because hold on, y'all, Diddy's not there a while ago. Hey Tia, a while ago, a makeshift list came out because somebody was snitching. Let me see. I'm gonna try to present this. All right, hold on. A makeshift list came out of, you know, somebody kind of snitched. Let me see. And so some names came out. Diddy is not a part of the names, okay? Diddy's name isn't on here, but do you see who name is on here? Let me see if I can make it big. Look who name on there. Y'all see that? Can y'all see that? J name on it, and so is B. So when I was thinking, I was like, dang, is that why she went on the tour like she did? And in the let me see. She went on a tour like she did. There go B's right there, because the list is kind of cut. But there go B's name. See it right here. And then you have the Clintons, and then you have look, these are the people that from, you know, what they know have been on the island. You know, because people started talking. Because you got to think, you got the butlers, you got all these people that are on NDAs, but they find other ways to say stuff. So when it came out, this is the makeshift list of people that went to the island by way of, you know, third party, not verified, you know, information. You got Eminem down here, Mark Epstein, Mark Lloyd, Tom Hanks. You remember when that whole thing went and everybody had the little ankle bracelet on, and what Tom Hanks put on his Instagram that said what was that? Toy Story, and they put him out. They got Rihanna up here. There's I want you guys. I don't know if y'all ready for this. There is a Reddit story that is about Rihanna that I don't think you guys would be ready for. I want to do a Reddit days because I love Reddit stories, but I think I don't know. Let me know. I'll do a poll. You got Bill Gates, Bill Clinton, Beyonce, Jim Carrey, Jeffrey Jones that passed away, Hillary Clinton. These are some of the names of the people on there. But Diddy's not on here. Diddy ain't on here. As Sean, Puffy Combs, Love, none of his names is on here. So it's wild because look, Madonna, you know Ellen was there. Where Ellen at? You know, I know she was there. So however, Sean Diddy isn't on there. Oh, you okay? Well, hit me up. Call me about that too, or send it to me and then call me. Yeah, this list is old. This list is real old. This is when it first came out. That's when this list came out. And it was like, yes, Oprah, all of them on there, girl, all of them. And so look. But Jay name is on there. And you know what's crazy is that everybody is being talked about except for J and B. You don't hear them. And you know, now I'm like, okay, maybe that's why B was working her little cheeks off like that. You know what I'm saying? To have the money so they stay out of it. Because they always stay out of it. All right, so I just have this up here. I'm not going to talk about her right this second. We're talking about Diddy and TD Jakes. I mean, Diddy. No, we're talking about Christopher Keys. He came out, he was talking and saying stuff, right? And everybody thought that the person he was accusing was Tyler Perry. However, because he never named no names, y'all. However, he liked a tweet that said, no, it's not Tyler Perry. And so then people was like, oh my gosh, is it TD Jakes? Because TD Jakes, if you remember, TD Jakes has a connection to Tyler Perry. TD Jakes donated $1 million Tyler Perry donated $1 million to TD Jakes' church. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember when Tyler Perry donated all that money to TD Jakes? And this is what I tell you guys about really being careful about these Christians, these fake ass you gotta really pay attention, because I've said to you guys many a times when I talk about spiritual stuff that Christians, like, first of all, Tyler Perry is insidious. He is worse than Little Uzi and all of those other people, because you don't see people like Tyler Perry coming. Like, he makes you think that you're watching a show that promotes God, that promotes Jesus, and promotes that type of stuff. But you really got to think about what you're watching. First of all, Madea don't eat. She don't go to church. Madea is not a church. The main character is not a church going person. She gives good advice. She do, but she's not a church going person. Then on top of that, the Bible speaks against men dressing in women's clothing for work. Everything that show has to do with that show is against the Christian values and the Christian principles and the Christian morals. On top of that, the devil never comes for people he already have. The reason why Tyler Perry is so successful is because he has been able to lead astray as so many Christians. He has successfully led so many Christians astray. His core audience is Christians. And they got to him back when he was doing plays, y'all. If y'all want me to do something about that, I'll let y'all know, because I went down that rabbit hole decades ago. All right, so let me see. He said, that's right, Jobs. Tyler Perry took Oprah to Potter's. Yes. And so TD Jakes brought Tyler Perry up on the stage. Had Tyler Perry lay hands on TD? What? in all the names, why would you have Tyler Perry lay hands on you? Like, he not a, like, child, look. So Tyler Perry has a connection to TD Jakes. TD Jakes has a connection to Diddy. However, when this Christian person came out, he was like, it seemed like he was a monkey wrench, because I kept saying I didn't understand. Like, I didn't get it. Like, why wouldn't he name anybody? Like, why is he said a whole lot but didn't say much of nothing. He's a distraction. They're throwing out and I'm not saying that nothing happened to him. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying that he's not a victim. I genuinely believe that he is a victim. There are so many victims in the industry. It is terribly crazy. However, if he really wanted to make a difference for the people in the industry, he would have named names just like Cassie did. All right. So look, I got my notes, y'all. All right, so I showed y'all the unofficial list, and Diddy wasn't on that. And so, y'all, all right, let's talk about this person right here. This Rachel Chandler. She was a part of the party scene. If you please go back and watch my MK Ultra, what I talked about MK Ultra, I had talked about that as it pertains to Diddy. And one of the things that I had said is that they keep it in the family. They start children out at a very young age. You know, the children start out as abused, and then they become handlers. And that's what they believe happened to this young lady right here, Rachel. She was on the scene ever since she was young. She was like 12, 13 years old going to parties. She was 14 years old being pictured with Eminem. She was 15, 16 years old being pictured with Diddy. She has a very long list of celebrity associates, and she was always on the party scene. And then from that, she started working with Jeffrey Epstein. Hold on. She started working with Jeffrey Epstein. Oh, y'all, I thought I had, hold on. Let me see. And she's the connection. She's one of the connections between Diddy and Jeffrey. But you got to understand. Yes, ma'am. Why do you get two? I don't get two. That's not mine. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Are you I'm sorry, y'all. She's not the only person, because Diddy parties, it was a lot of people at Diddy's parties. Hold on. My bad. So I want you guys to see this. And you know what's really sad? It was really sad, and Jobs told me this. I believe this. If this is the same person, Jobs, let me know. That no, this isn't the same person. I don't believe it is. It was somebody that was hurt by Epstein and them, that they can't get any retribution for it, because they got off for it. I don't know if that's her. All right, so look, Jeffrey Epstein shipped 100,000 cement trucks to his island 3 weeks before the Damning Exposed was released, paying for machine up front so it would arrive quicker. As experts say, he could have literally covered up evidence. So somebody had tipped Epstein off to the fact that his island was about to get raided, or they was about to come over there and look through his stuff. And he brought all of these cement trucks to the island to cover up whatever it was that he was doing. But you want to know something crazy? Let me see if her name is in here. Seaman struck chip to his Caribbean island 3 weeks before an expose was published, which led to his arrest. The P word, look, Daily Mail ain't playing with him. The P word, who was found unalived by a parent unaliving himself on Saturday while awaiting trial for, they not playing. Got the car mix 5.5. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. My ring alarm is going off. Got the car mix 5.5. Who was that? Extra large self-loading concrete mixer delivered to Little St. James on November 7th of last year. And this article was put out there August of 2019. Okay. So it says 3 weeks later, the Miami Herald published a series of articles that called they called for justice, and which eventually led up to him being locked up. So I don't know because I just looked this up, but what they don't tell you is that the good sis she worked for him during this time. That girl Rachel worked for him during this time. During the time that he brought this up there, she worked for him. It says Epstein, a wealthy financier who used to associate with Donald Trump, Bill Clinton, and Britain's Prince Andrew, passed at 66. The royal family used to go to the island. They went to the island all the time. And these are pictures of the house being, of it being raided. Look, he had a whole island where he used to violate people, bro. Like, come on. Like, you have a whole island. You have enough money to have a whole island. And then you come over here in the United States, Africa, and all these other places talking about homelessness. And it says the timing of the cement truck delivery raised questions about Epstein's real motive, said George, an analyst with the Import Genius, which monitors shipping data. George said, while the purchases of the cement mixer on its own is not suspicious, partially given the reported and approved repairs of the St. John, both the timing of the shipment and the fact that its only items in our record shipped with an express bill, it raised concerns. So he was tipped off. And he went up there and he buried evidence. Could you imagine, guys? That's so terrible. All right, so let's go back to her, Rachel. So Rachel is a professional photographer, a modeling agent from Los Angeles, California. She is the co-founder of the modeling agency known as Midland Modeling Agency. Now, do you guys remember, if you haven't watched my MK Ultra video, I keep telling y'all watch it. A lot of these modeling agencies, they're traffic. That's really that's what they are. They get them young because kids go to modeling agencies young. Currently, she's amidst in the news following the latest photo shoot of Balenciaga. She's the one who did the teddy bear photo shoot. In their recent advertisement campaign, children are seen holding teddy bears while dressed up in bondage gear. That was her. She's also the one that helped. Hold on, we'll see. You'll see. All right, so it says after graduating from Gallatin School, Rachel worked for several institutions. She began working as a photographer for Purple Diary. She also used to work as a photographer for Industry Online and Vogue. She worked in Vogue by sending pictures to them. In 2016, along with Walter Pierce, Rachel co-founded Midland Agency. It is a casting and a management agency as a client, all up to people all over the world, including brands including Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Saint Laurent, Zara, and etc. And this is her. Okay, it says Balenciaga is y'all know what happened with Balenciaga. And hold on, it says the company raised eyebrows following their recent photo shoot for the product that featured children. The children were holding teddy bears and were made to wear bondage gear with harnesses and locks. As soon as advertisement aired on the internet, the company faced severe backlash. Do you remember in that photo shoot there was a paper or an article or something like that about overturning or trying to legalize child pee? You remember that? It was a case. All right, it says there are many reports that link Rachel to Jeffrey Epstein as well. Epstein is an American. Yeah, he had cases, and he had 36 cases of doing stuff with young girls. Chandler, the girl, Chandler had pictures of herself with Bill Clinton, which is believed to have been taken on Epstein's private plane while they were on their way to the island. Mom, yes. Give me a second. I'm live, okay? So yeah. Go upstairs, babe. Mommy's talking about stuff you don't need. I'm sorry, y'all. I need. Okay, so like I told you, she worked for him. She would go to that. She was a frequent flyer to the island, and she also worked for Diddy. She was on the scene with Diddy a lot. So let me see. Rachel found it during her initial years. She also worked as a DJ. Her profile was featured in New Yorker Women magazine. So yeah, Rachel. All right, so yeah, let me see. Oh, y'all. So how does Blueface and Krishan play into this? Now, y'all, I try to tell y'all everything is connected. I tell you guys that if y'all don't ever understand or pick up anything, pick up the fact that everything is connected. Y'all don't peep that every time something major happens when it comes to scandals involving Epstein or anything that involves the government, Krishan and Blueface, they be acting up, and it's not just them. Cardi, all of them. But I peeped it today. I really peeped it today when TD Jakes was trending. TD Jakes was trending. Hey, thank you so much for becoming a member. Oh my goodness, I appreciate that so much. Thank you. I peeped it today when TD Jakes was trending. TD Jakes was trending for, his connections with Diddy. And while TD Jakes was trending, Krishan decided she wanted to go over there and start messing with Blueface. Not only that, but if y'all see, hold on, the federal judge announced on December, like he didn't announce December 19th, but the articles came out around December 18th, 19th, around that time. Around the time that her and Blueface started beefing again. Like they'll be chilling, she'll be going out doing shows and stuff, and then out of the blue, like, and we're like, yo, why don't you just leave that man alone? Or he'll say some stupid stuff like hold on, like when he said that Krishan had hunched on on let me see. I'm gonna show you. Blueface said, what's that? What's Cardi B husband name? Offset had sex. All right. So 3 days ago, hold on, around December 11th, December 10th, around that time, that's when, Blueface decided he wanted to come out and talk about Offset, hunching on Cardi and stuff. And that's around the time that, a lot of this is popping off. Like, they're trying to keep the now this is just for the Black community. With the Caucasian community and the other community, because they don't look at no daggone Blueface and stuff like that. They do stuff like, y'all, did y'all know that Biden's motorcade got into an accident? Hold on, because y'all know I'm in the DMV. Hold on, somebody rammed into the truck. Look, all of this happened. Like, this happened 3 days ago. That Biden's. Y'all, I'm sorry. I be biting my lip. I need to get myself together. I really do. I think that's a nervous thing. I have anxiety. I be anxious. So anxious. Meet me at 11:30. I love it when you're talking dirty. So anxious. All right, look. Joe Biden's unharmed as vehicle collides with President motorcade. It'll be like things will just like come out of nowhere, like, and hit us on both sides. And whenever this happens, whenever stuff like this happen, or things seem real crazy and wild, look and see what's going on page 6 or page 7 of the news, because they don't want us to know. 3 days ago, his car crashed around the same time as when the judge made the decision, and Blueface and Krishan wanted to cut up, and they no, Cardi B wanted to cut up. Y'all, look, let me tell you, please don't fall for the distraction, or you can, but I'm going to let you know what's going on behind the curtain, because that's what I do. However, this whole distraction that they're doing right now, Blueface and Krishan, is because they don't want us to look at the whole TD Jakes. They're all connected. You heard when Method Man sat there and said that he walked in on Kanye doing the horizontal mambo with it. Well, you know what he said. I'm not gonna say it. It wasn't that. I think he was giving fellatio to a man. So he said he walked in on Kanye doing that at a Diddy party. But he had to have been at the Diddy party. He had to have been at the Diddy party to see it in the first place. You was there. He was there. So, yeah. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start looking into people that people are not talking about. So the next person that I want to look into that has ties to Diddy is Kevin Hart. Y'all remember Jamie Foxx came out? First, Jamie Foxx came out and started trying to talk about what happened at Diddy parties, and look what happened to Jamie Foxx. However, he was at the Diddy parties. It's a lot of people that was going to Diddy parties, and not only that, what's his name? Is his name Mark Rubin? The one who just did the white party. It's a lot of people that went to Diddy parties. Now all of them went to that white party. Is he the new Diddy? Did they just replace Diddy with Mark Cuban? Is that his name? Mark Cuban, the one who did the white party? Let me see. Let me Google. Is that his name? M-A-R-K. No, I'm from Maryland. Is that who it is? Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban. Was it his white party? Let's see. I believe, yeah, it was his white party, y'all. Remember when he had the white party and we saw everybody going to his white party just like they was going to Diddy's party, but there's no videos of inside the party. Did he like, is he the new Diddy? Did they get rid of Diddy because they found a Diddy that wasn't as bad? A new Diddy? Is he the new Diddy? I'm just saying. Let's see. So I might do a video about that too, about Mark Cuban. But all right, you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, the lawyer. Hey, it's a vibe all the time. So thank you so much, you guys, for coming through. Thank you so much, Conspiracy, for becoming a member. I appreciate it so much, sis. I really do. So I want you guys to just, look at what's going on. Look behind the curtain. Don't just look at what they're telling you, because they're not telling you everything. They're not going to tell you everything. Try to look at some of the things that, read between the lines. And I'm going to keep you guys updated. When that list come out, y'all, I can't wait to see who's on it. And I'm telling you, look, your good sis is telling you it's probably going to be mostly victims on that list. It probably is, sadly. So whenever they're sitting up there and they're trying to make you look to the right, don't look to the right, y'all. It's a setup. Look to the left, because they're doing some sneaky stuff. Always doing some sneaky stuff. All right, you guys. Y'all have a blessed day. Thank you so much for showing up, and I appreciate y'all so much.